All right, good morning, everybody. So this morning's class is the No Hands class. And I first wrote this a few years ago because some people were coming to my class and they were complaining that their wrists hurt, their hands hurt, their shoulders hurt. And I just wanted them to know that we can still do yoga even without our hands. With that, came to mind the book, The Giving Tree. It's a children's story, and I still have it, still saved it, even though my boys are 20 and 22. Saved a few, it was one of my favorites. And the story is about a boy in a tree and their best friends. The tree is the boy's best friend, and he plays in the tree as a child and swings on its branches and plays in the leaves. And then as the story goes on, the boy begins to grow up and he no longer wants to play and swing on the branches and play with the tree. And he comes back and the tree says, "Oh, would you please swing on my branches?" And the boy says, "No, I'm too old for that, but I do need money." And the tree says, "Okay, no problem, I will give you my apples to sell." So the boy, who's now older, goes, he's always referred to as the boy, goes off, returns to the city where he now lives and sells the apples. Years go by and he comes back to see the tree again, and the tree says, "Please play and swing on my branches." And the boy says, "Sorry, I'm too old for that, but I do need to build a house." So the tree allows him to cut all the branches down and so that he can build a house. Years go by, the boy returns, now he's older, he's still referred to as the boy, and he's asked if the tree says, "Will you please play and swing on my branches?" And the boy says, "No, I'm too old for that, but I do want to travel and I need a boat." So the tree gladly gives up his whole trunk for the boy to make a boat. And then finally the boy comes back as an old man, and the tree has nothing left, but he still has a stump. And he offers the stump to the boy to sit on, who's now an old man. So the moral of the story and the teaching is that, we may not have our limbs, we may be in a very difficult time, but we still have our heart. We still have the love within, and whatever that word is for you, maybe it's divine bliss, maybe it's, we call it Atman in yoga, many terms for it are spirit. So whatever that is for you, remembering that it's always present, even though we may be missing limbs even. All right, so let's come to a comfortable seat. Close your eyes. Come to Ujjayi breath. In and out through the nose. Hear your breath like the sound of the ocean. And while you continue with your Ujjayi breath, making the exhale twice as long as the inhale, I'm going to open with a song on the harmonium that's not a traditional chant with Sanskrit, but a song that you all know, and it just seemed appropriate for the story of the Giving Tree about friendship. Making the exhale twice as long as the inhale. Sometimes in and I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on, for it won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on, for it won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. Let's bring our hands together at heart center, and we'll open with one Om. Take a deep breath in. Bow your head to your hands and bow to your light, your truth within, that divine bless, whatever it means for you. And then gently lift your head, softly open your eyes, and we'll begin in a meditative seat. So let's begin with a seated cat-cow, looking at your belly, cat in the back, and then drawing the shoulders onto the back, popping the heart forward. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Always reminding you that this is a moving meditation. So I know it's much harder at home, but try to stay focused. Try to remove all distractions. And then take your right hand to the earth, left hand stretches to the right. If you're joining us late this morning, this is the no hands class. So we will be using our arms as little as possible today. And then to the other side. And again to the right. And I so love to share the story of my friend Richard, who came to class one day, and I honestly thought he lost his leg, but it was actually in a cast and his shin was behind him. And he came to class in a cast and did the practice. And one more time to the right. Coming up. Come onto your forearms, palms facing up, cat-cow. In the palms of your upward facing hands, take a moment of gratitude here. What are you grateful for? Place it in the palms of your hands. I'm grateful for all of you. Thank you so much for being here. And coming back up, bring your right foot forward. Open up through the right knee. Right hip flexor. Psoas of the left side. Ujjayi breath. And now reach earth to sky. Reach that right arm up to the sky. Connect to the sun. Twist it open. Give a smile up to the blue sky. And let's switch sides. And then reach up, earth to sky. Breathe the sunlight into your heart space. Let that remind you that you are made up of the same particles as the sun. And frame your front foot. Back foot meets the front. Inhale, reach your arms all the way to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart. Bring your palms to face forward. Take a moment to breathe your intentions through your bodies, deep within your bones. Give your intention to your breath. And now we'll begin some sun salutes without our hands. Here we go. Inhale, reach the arms to the sky, salute the sun. Take a little back bend. Exhale, fold to the earth. Inhale, open to the light, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach, salute the sun. Exhale, hands to heart. The sun is coming in and out of my room today. Inhale, reach, it's a little dark now. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach the arms to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, salute the sun. Let's take a back bend. Stretch and awaken through the sides of the body. Exhale, fold to Mother Earth. Inhale, halfway lift. And now extend your left leg behind you. Inhale, reach your arms to the sky. Exhale, frame the front foot. Back foot meets the front. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, extend your right leg behind you. Inhale, reach the arms to the sky. Exhale, hands to the earth. Back foot meets the front. Inhale, open to the light, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach up. Smile at the sun. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. Extend your left leg behind you. Reach your arms to the sky. Frame your front foot. Back foot meets the front. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, salute the sun. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale to the sky. Exhale, fold. Extend your right leg behind you. Reach up to the sky. Frame your front foot. Back foot meets the front. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart. Chair pose, Utkatasana. Take the sun into your arms, open to the right. And center. Open to the left. Center. Fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway. Extend your left leg behind you. Plant your back heel, warrior one. Make a big circle. The sun is beginning to shine as I open up my arms, and now interlace your fingers behind your back. Lift up through the chest. Exhale, bow. Inhale, lift up through the chest. Exhale, bow. Frame your front foot. Back foot meets the front. Chair pose, Utkatasana. Hold the sun in your arms. Draw into that brightness. Inhale, reach up to the sky. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. Extend your right leg behind you, warrior one. Open the arms, shine your light. Radiate. How far can you radiate? And interlace your fingers behind your back. Inhale, lift up through the chest. Exhale, bow to Mother Earth. Inhale, open up to the sky. Exhale, bow to the earth. And release, frame your front foot. Back foot meets the front. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach the arms to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, right hand holds left wrist, crescent to the right. If you'd like to play with the balance, lift up your right foot. And switch sides. Left foot meets the right, take a back bend. Exhale, fold to the earth. Inhale, halfway. Come down to your knees. Come onto your forearms, interlace your fingers. So this is our version of down dog today. Lifting up through the hips, come forward to the top of a push-up. Inhale, lift. Exhale, forearm plank. Inhale, lift. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, come onto your knees. Press it back to child's pose. So the story of the giving tree reminds us that nothing is ever lost or gained, neither scientifically or spiritually. Come back up to all fours. Back foot meets the front. Standing forward fold. Hold opposite elbows and swing your trunk. Hands to the earth. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Chair pose, Utkatasana. Come to drinking bird, come high onto your toes. Exhale, extend the arms back. Inhale to the sky. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Circle the arms around and fold to the earth. Extend your left leg behind you. Reach the arms to the sky. Warrior one, Virabhadrasana one. Make that big circle, shine your light. Interlace your fingers behind your back. Inhale, lift up through the chest. Exhale, bow to Mother Earth. Inhale, lift up through the chest. Exhale, bow. Frame your front foot, back foot meets the front. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, bow to the earth. Chair pose, Utkatasana. Drinking bird, maybe on your toes or stay on your heels. Send your arms back. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Circle the arms around, fold to the earth. Extend your right leg behind you. Warrior one. Expand your light, circle the arms, reach the fingers beyond, and interlace behind your back. Inhale, lift up through the chest. Exhale, bow to Mother Earth. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, bow. Frame your front foot, back foot meets the front. Inhale, reach your arms to the sky, shine your light as you extend up to the blue sky. Exhale, hands to heart. Come to chair pose, Utkatasana. Now without our hands, arms, come onto your toes, sink it deep, and now bring your knees forward for Vajrasana. Come back to chair. Back, lifting the heels. Come onto your knees. Back to chair. One more time, slowly. Come to your knees. And back to chair. Fold, Uttanasana. Inhale halfway. Exhale, fold. Shake the head, yes. Shake the head, no. As you shake your head, yes, remind yourself that you have a choice. You have a choice to radiate positive energy or negative energy. Shake that head, yes. And now extend your left leg behind you. Inhale, reach your arms to the sky. Plant your back heel, Parsvakonasana, side angle. Reach your fingertips, your left fingertips towards me. Give me a smile at the camera. Lift it up to warrior two. And reverse warrior. Bending into that front knee. Back to warrior two. Back to extended side angle. Back to warrior two. And back to extended. Reverse warrior. Back to warrior two. Cartwheel your hands around. Back foot meets the front. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach the arms to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart. Chair pose. Come onto your toes. Find your way to Vajrasana. So if you have a toe injury, maybe that is not the thing to do, but you can just keep your heels on the earth. Lowering down. Look, mom, no hands. And fold, Uttanasana. Shake the head, yes. Shake the head, no. And extend your right leg behind you. Lift up to the sky. And then turn it open to Parsvakonasana, side angle. Reach your fingertips towards me. Warrior two. Reverse. Warrior two. Extended side angle. Warrior two. Reverse. Back to warrior two. Cartwheel the hands around, back foot meets the front. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms to the sky, take that back bend. And bring your intention, your mantras right to your heart center. Chair pose, Utkatasana. Slowly come down to Vajrasana. Bring your knees forward. Cross your ankles behind you. Bring your hips down. Lokma, no hands. Come to Navasana. Boat pose. Cross the ankles the opposite way. Come back up onto your knees. Back to chair. Here we go again. High on your toes. Vajrasana. Cross your ankles the opposite way. Sit back down. Navasana. Again, switch the cross of the ankles. Vajrasana. Chair pose. Utkatasana. One more time. Lowering down. Cross the ankles the opposite way. Navasana. And switch. Back to chair. And back to Tadasana. Breathe into the fullness of your breath. Inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale, fold to the earth. Inhale, halfway lift. Extend your left leg behind you, high lunge. And now sitting back down on your back heel. You're sitting on your heel. Come forward, high lunge. Back to the heel. Inhale. Exhale. I like it when the sunshine decides to come into the screen. Inhale. Exhale. Step it up to warrior three. Shine your arms, shine your light. And left foot meets the right. Inhale to the sky. Exhale, fold to the earth. Inhale, halfway lift. Extend your right leg behind you, high lunge. Sit back on your heels, so come onto your right knee and then sit back down. And come forward, high lunge. Sitting back down. And back to high lunge. And again. This time we're going to fly forward, warrior three. High lunge. Sit back on that heel. I think we might be doing an extra one on this side, but that's okay. Fly your way forward. And right foot meets the left. Take a deep inhale through the nose. Exhale, sigh through the mouth. Deep inhale through the nose. Exhale, sigh through the mouth. Inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale, fold to the earth. Inhale, halfway lift. Extend your left leg behind you. Reach your arms to the sky. Warrior two. Reverse. Back to warrior two. Extended side angle. Back to warrior two. Cartwheel the hands around. Come onto your back knee. Inhale, reach your arms to the sky. And now coming up to a version of warrior three, extend your arms back, actually more like a standing forward fold. So reaching the head towards the earth, and then come back onto that left knee. Inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale, standing forward fold. So it's kind of like a different version of drinking bird. Imagine that drinking bird. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Back foot meets the front. Open up the arms to the right, earth to sky. And come to Tadasana, mountain pose. Inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale, fold to the earth. Inhale, halfway lift. Extend your right leg behind you. Lift the arms to the sky and open it to warrior two. Reverse warrior. Warrior two. Extended side angle. Back to warrior two. Reverse. Back to warrior two. Cartwheel the hands around. Come onto your back knee. Inhale, arms to the sky. All right, so this different version of drinking bird. Ground down through that left foot. Come to standing forward fold. Right knee to the earth. Arms to the sky. And again, ground down through that left foot. Drinking bird. Standing forward fold. Come onto the right knee. And again. And back one more time. And now, right foot will meet the left. Chair pose. Open up to the left. Utkatasana, hands center. Exhale, fold. Uttanasana. Shake the head yes. Shake the head no. Shake the head yes. Shake the head no. Inhale, reach the arms to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart. Chair pose, Utkatasana. Vajrasana. Chair pose. Vajrasana. Cross your ankles. Navasana, boat pose. Cross the ankles the other way. Back to chair. And again, sink it down. Come high onto your toes. Cross your ankles the opposite way. Navasana. Utma, no hands. Right ankle over left. Turn your toes under. Come back to chair. And back to stand. Breathe in your mantras. Powerful, strong. Hold strong to your mantras. Extend your left leg behind you. Arms to the sky. Step it up to warrior three. High lunge. Warrior three. High lunge. Hands to heart. Ground down through your right foot. Bring your left ankle to your right knee. All right. Playing with our balance here. We are going to work to come onto the toes of your right foot, lifting up that right heel. Can you find your way to a squat without your hands? Probably will need the hands, but give it a try. Big toe pose, this is called. Left foot meets the right. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Reach the arms to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale to the sky. Exhale, fold to Mother Earth. Extend your right leg behind you. Reach your arms to the sky. High lunge. And step it up. Warrior three. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, warrior three. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, warrior three. Take the right ankle to your left knee. All right, big toe pose. Look, ma, no hands. Here we go. Draw in through your core. Use the support of your core. Slowly lower. And maybe without your hands. Right foot meets the left. Let's try a modification of big toe pose and bring your heels together, toes apart. Maybe even try to close your eyes here and play with the balance. And slowly find your way back to stand. Pause in Tadasana. Inhale to the sky. Exhale, fold. Come onto your knees. Bring your forearms, your palms to face up. Forearms on the earth. And then from here, we're going to floss our shoulders. So reaching the chest towards the earth and then lift back up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale. And now palms to the earth. Come to dolphin pose. Lift your right leg behind you. Exhale, lower. Lift your left leg behind you. Exhale, lower. Right leg, lower. Left leg, lower. Come back onto your knees. Come to child's pose. And then coming up to all fours, bring your right foot forward. Turn your way to the left. Without your hands, Skandasana, skater's pose. If you need to use your hands, no problem, keep your hands on the earth. All right, toe heel your feet together. Come to a squat. Make fists with your hands. This is called the ego eradicator kriya. So making fists or mudra. And then we're going to pretend we're a sumo wrestler. And can you walk around to the right? All right, we've got the other side to do to balance out. Walk around to the left. And release, hands to the earth. Let the head drop and hang. Shake the head yes. Shake the head no. Shake the head yes. Shake the head no. Extend your right leg behind you, low lunge. Walk your fingertips around to the long edge of the mat. Skandasana, bending into each knee. Toe heel your feet together. Take a squat. If you need to keep it higher, just keep it higher and walk around like this. Otherwise, lower, no hands. This is part of my spring playground class, which will be coming up soon. Back to center, fold, Uttanasana. Shake the head yes. Shake the head no. Shake the head yes. Shake the head no. Inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale, fold to the earth. Inhale, halfway. Warrior one. Shine your light. Interlace your fingers. Inhale, lift up through the chest. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift through the chest. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift. Back foot meets the front. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. Extend your right leg behind you. Shine your light. And then reach your arms behind your back. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift. Back foot meets the front. Arms to the sky. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, extend your left leg behind you. One more time, shine your light. Interlace the fingers behind the back. Lift up through the chest. Exhale, bow. Inhale, lift. Exhale, bow. Inhale. Frame your front foot, back foot meets the front. Inhale, halfway. Extend your right leg behind you. Radiate through the arms. Interlace your fingers. Lift up through the chest. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale. Back foot meets the front. Now, very mindfully, I'd like you to take some of your own time to come to inversion, maybe with or without your hands. So choices. You could come to shoulder stand. You could come to placing a block underneath your hips, maybe against the wall if you're ready to cool it down. You come to shoulder stand like this. If you have a headstand in your practice, and while you're practicing on your own, I'm going to demonstrate a no-handed headstand, and no head headstand actually. Something that you won't do at home, but maybe when we get back in the studio. So on your own, so we stack 3 blocks against the wall on each side, so 6 blocks total. Place your shoulders on the blocks, head hangs. This is great for people with neck injuries. Do not try this at home maybe, but it's actually much easier than it looks. And then maybe lift the hands. So just stay with whatever you are doing. Don't worry about what I'm doing. Dr. Seuss says all the places we can go. So maybe when we get back in the studio, we can all try this. And slowly coming back down. Pause for a moment, maybe in child's pose. And let's find our way onto our knees. Without your hands, let's bring our hands together at heart center for Ustrasana, camel pose. And then take little dips back. So you can have your hands in your back pockets. That's better on your low back. Or hands on your ankles. Deepest expression today will be hands at the heart center with no hands. These are called pigeon droppings. So you're reaching your head towards the earth. If you happen to get close, you can bring your hands on either side of your head. Slowly come back up. Find your way to pigeon pose on the right side. As we hang out in our pigeon pose for a few moments, bring all of your awareness to your third eye. And imagine yourself with no limbs, no arms, no legs. But like the giving tree, you still have your beauty, that bliss, that light within. It's always present. Whatever that word is for you, maybe it's spirit, maybe it's divine bliss, God, Atman, higher consciousness, whatever it means to you, the miracle of the universe. Imagine yourself with no limbs, but still having that light within. Let's switch and come to the other side. The giving tree reminds us what it's like to be mortal, human, and flawed, but ultimately lightened, enlightened, and divine. Come onto your left hip. Wrap your right leg around. Find your way to a hip opener. So maybe soles of the feet together for Baddha Konasana. I want it to feel a little more restorative today. Maybe you'll extend your legs out and fold over the legs. A deep hip opener, maybe Agni Stambhasana, ankle to knee, knee to ankle. Whatever you've chosen, be present, practicing concentration, dharana, the sixth limb of yoga. Every time the mind wanders, bring it back over and over again to the present moment. Bring it back to your breath. Can you hold your attention, whatever you're holding on to, whether it's your breath, emptiness, draining the brain, whether it's your mantra, maybe you're repeating your mantra over and over again. Whatever it is, the next 30 seconds, hold strong. Don't let the mind wander. 30 seconds, that's all, just 30 seconds. If you need to switch sides, switch sides. And slowly come out of pose where you're able to stay steady, centered for just 30 seconds. Working on concentration, the sixth limb of yoga, dharana. Very slowly, mindfully come onto your backs. And then bridge, or if you'd like to use your hands and do a full wheel pose, that's fine. Maybe a block underneath your hips for a restorative bridge pose. Come back to whatever you were focusing on in your hip opener. Bring it into the third eye. Stay focused here in your bridge or in your wheel. Slowly let the hips come down. Come to Supta Baddha Konasana, soles of the feet together, knees wide apart, one hand on your chest, one hand on your belly. One more bridge or wheel pose. Slowly come back down, Supta Baddha Konasana. Hug your knees into your chest. Gently let the knees fall to the right. Cactus pose, your hands over your head. Repeat your mantra. Notice what it feels like in your body. Switch to the other side. Feel the fullness of your breath, Ujjayi breath, in and out through the nose. Feel the prana flowing through the body. Feel it soothing you. And then as you're ready, take any final pose or find your way to final Shavasana. And the final chant that I'm going to play for you was chosen especially for this class. It's not in Sanskrit like most of the chants that I play, but it's a song that you all know. And I chose this because a few years back I was watching a show on television called Rise Up for Heroes. And this hero happened to be a gentleman with no hands, no legs, no arms. But he still had his beautiful voice. And this is what he sang. I heard there was a secret chord David played, and it pleased the Lord, but you don't really care for music, do you? It goes like this: the fourth, the fifth, the minor chord, the major lift, the baffled king composing Alleluia, 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 Alleluia. Maybe there's a God above. All I've ever learned from love was how to shoot somebody who outdrew you. It's not a cry that you hear at night. It's not somebody who's seen the light. It's a call and it's a broken Alleluia, 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 Alleluia. In your final Shavasana, come back to the awareness within your body. Open to the awareness of something greater and beyond. Then holding on to that feeling, slowly begin to bring movement through your hands and through your feet. As you're ready, finding your way to one side in fetal position. And then back up to a meditative seat. Hallelujah. One more time on that. Getting the right key. Hallelujah. 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 final Oms. Take a deep breath in. Have a beautiful day, everyone. Namaste.